I'm Huma Qureshi, and this is an extract from my short story Small Differences. In the late afternoon, they drove to the farmers' market in the neighbouring town square to pick up supplies. Tasneem and Simon sat in the back, and Simon reached for her hand, placing it in his lap like a teenager, while his father drove and his mother sat in the passenger's seat. It occurred to Tasneem, as she looked out the window through her sunglasses at the passing scenes, the sunflowers edging the country lanes, the olive groves far off in the distance, that she had never sat in the back of her parents' car, holding hands with a boy like this. From time to time, Simon's mother twisted around in her seat to smile at them, and Simon squeezed her fingers a little tighter. Upon arrival at the market, Simon's parents planned a menu, counting off the remaining meals left to prepare for the week on their fingers. They ambled past stalls, taking their time to choose breads, cheeses, and fresh pastas hanging in strips like shoelaces. In spite of her initial irritation at the idea of shopping, Tasneem found herself relaxing. The afternoon sun was still hot, but the air was lighter now, the market livelier today than it had been before. The stalls were set out in the town square in the shade of a biscuit-coloured church, crumbling and spectacular. Today, the church doors were unlocked, and tourists wandered in and out, seeking cool respite under its high, holy ceilings. Stall owners jostled with passers-by, tempting them with ragged squares of bread to dip into sweet, sharp vinegars, holding out small dishes of cubes of strong, warm cheese and pitted olives to try. Tasneem marvelled at the size of plump tomatoes as large as the palm of her hand, took a bite out of a sweet, soft peach that an old man with a withered face almost as nut brown as hers offered as a gift. Simon put his arm around her shoulder, and she raised her hand up to meet his, their fingers clasped. They walked like this, a little way behind his parents, and for some time, as they sampled sugared almonds and crunched upon grissini, swapping short kisses in between, Tasneem forgot the earlier annoyance she had felt towards him, not just today, but all the other days since they had arrived in Tuscany as well. Every night, Simon and his parents stayed up late, drinking wine and laughing over a set of family memories which were impossible for her to even begin to learn. "Oh, it's a long story," Simon said, each time she tried to find a way into the turns of their conversation, or when he did try to explain, his mother or his father interrupted on a tangent, and Tasneem was left on the edges again. Last night, Tasneem went to bed early, and as she brushed her teeth and heard Simon's father's rumbling voice and his mother's laugh so shrill, creeping through the walls, she thought she might as well not have been here at all. But in the town square they walked like lovers, and Tasneem told herself that it was only the weather, prickling her skin and parching her mouth, that had been making her feel